Hey, I'm going to conduct some experiments on you, okay? Okay, cool. So for the first one, I'm going to have you start off by rating your appearance on a scale of 1 to 7. 7 being you think you're extremely attractive, and 1 being that you think you're not attractive at all. So here's this mirror. If you just take a good look at yourself. Okay, so what's your number? Cool. Now I'm going to pull out 2 of your teeth, this one and this one, and after that I'm going to put in some new teeth, okay? Try not to move. I'm going to start off with this one. Okay, on to the next one. Okay, now I'm going to put in these new teeth. As you can see, they're a little pointier than your last ones. Now I'm going to hold them here for a second just so they stay. Okay, that should be good. Okay, now I'm going to have you do the same thing that you did at the start of the experiment. I'm going to have you look yourself in this mirror, and then you're going to rate your physical appearance on a scale of 1 to 7. Okay, so what's your new number? Very interesting. Okay, on to the second experiment. Okay, so for the second experiment, I'm going to have you smell 3 different scents, and after you smell every one of them, I'm going to check your pupils to see how they react. So here's the first one, super glue. I'm just going to check your eyesight. So can you start by looking up? Okay, now look to your right, so this way. Now to your left. Okay. Onto the second scent. I have some whiteout. So if you could just smell this for me. Okay. So once again, can you please look up for me? Okay, now look to your right. Now to your left. Okay, and now onto the third scent. I have some acetone right here. So if you could just smell this. Thank you. Now, look up, please. Look to your right. And then look to your left. Okay, very interesting. For this next one, I'm going to have you taste some of this milk chocolate, okay? Okay, so here it is. I'm just going to break off a piece for you. So, I'm just gonna have you eat this, okay? Open wide. so as you're eating it, I want you to think about how you feel, okay? Okay, now I'm going to have you eat another piece, but before you actually chew on it, I'm going to put it in your mouth. I'm going to put something over your mouth, okay? So don't swallow or chew on it right now. Now I'm going to put this over your mouth. Okay, now you can chew it. As you're chewing it, I want you to once again just think about how it's making you feel, okay? Take your time. Okay, so can you please tell me how the way you felt the second time differed from the way you felt the first time? Very interesting. Okay, thank you. Now I'm going to, sorry, I have a list over here that I'm looking at. Oh, I'm going to take these Q-tips and see how they affect your brain activity. So to do that, I'm going to scan your brain using this brain scanner before I poke your eyes, and then once again after. It's really cool, this brain scanner, because I can store one scan right here and then store another scan right here. And then when I press this button, it compares the two. It's fascinating. Okay, so I'm just going to scan your brain. If you could just stay still for me, that would be great. Okay, now I'm going to poke your eyes. I'm going to poke each of them 5 times, okay? So starting with your left eye. 1, 2, 3. Other side. 1, 2, 3. And then 2 more at the same time. 1, 2. Okay. Now I'm going to once again scan your brain. Okay, now I'm just going to compare them using this to view the results. I have to look through this. Only I can see the results. Okay, very interesting. Okay, so for the final experiment, I'm going to be using this assortment of dice and the machine at the end of this cord to see how getting something right affects your happiness level. So first, I'm going to plug this in. Try not to move. Okay, now I'm going to roll the first dice, but before that, I should ask, what do you think I'm going to roll? It could either be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. Okay, let's see. It's kind of hard to see, but I got 2, meaning you got that one wrong. On to the next one. So this one goes from 10 to 60. I got 10. You got this one wrong. And then for the final one, this one goes from 70 to 120. This one was 80. You also got this one wrong. Okay, so that concludes all of the experiments that I wanted to run on you. Thank you for your time. I hope you're not in too much pain. You might be after I pulled out 2 of your